All right, part 3. We're finishing up the Infinity Gauntlet here. Let me turn my camera on here. There we go. I got the overhead going. And box. And we are finishing up the Infinity Gauntlet tonight. I can only hold this way because I can't see it full screen. And I'm going to whack my microphone about 30 times here. And this is kind of where I'm at right now. You can see all the gold shiny Legos, which is kind of cool. So we've got the bottom part of the gauntlet done and the stand. So now we're going to start working on the fingers or appendages, but also I have my wife with me to take some of the monotony out of this tonight.
Hello.
Hey, so this is, I guess you want to go real name?
Sure.
Leslie?
Yes.
I'm OldHandsaw, aka OldHandsaw, but Sean. And I'm going to do bag 3 and finish this thing up tonight. Because I have a 4-day weekend. I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Well, I do have to go to work tomorrow for half a day.
Well, yeah, but here's the cool thing. When you get off work, you get to come home and relax in the new bedroom furniture.
No, I get to come home and frantically move things out from underneath the bed so that they can install our new bedroom furniture.
We moved most of the stuff out, but I get a root canal tomorrow. Actually, 2 root canals. Well,
okay, you win.
Actually, a root canal, and then they're going to like go in and clean out an old root canal and hopefully not crack the tooth in the process. So, and then I think the most painful thing is going to be getting the bill. Hopefully. Because, I don't know, I kind of mentioned this on the stream the other night. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So basically we're in separate rooms. My wife's got her own office now, which is pretty cool. It used to be our daughter's room. So,
and now it's all mine.
And we occasionally see each other on the weekends. She kind of pops her head in, lets me know when dinner's ready and stuff like that. And I just kind of sit here in my man cave, knolling Lego parts.
And I'm over here in my my diva den, right next door.
Okay. Is that the official title now?
No.
No, you got to give a title.
Well, it's not a she shed because it's not outside.
I'm thinking about calling mine the Doom Room. Actually, that's my StreamYard thing for Saturday, but I like the Doom Room.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's the plate. So, yeah. I imagine the fingers is going to be the hard part of this.
You think? Well, yeah, because they're flexible, aren't they?
Well, they they articulate. So,
that's another word for flexible.
So you can, flip off the Avengers.
Are you cold? Okay. I'm cold.
I'm fine. I got the door closed, so.
Well, I'm gonna put on a sweatshirt.
But I'm pretty comfortable. But okay, so this weekend sort of flew by. So basically, me and my wife have been on an adventure for the past year of fixing this house.
Yeah. You live in a house for 23 years and you do absolutely nothing to it. And it's surprising how decrepit it can become and disgusting.
Well, that comes from many pets, some that were not sanctioned. Just sort of showed up, but that, and then having, I don't know, I think adult Maggie might have did more damage than baby Maggie.
Well, yeah. Teenage angst.
Yes. So here's the small baggies.
Got the holes punched in the bedroom wall, and
hey, Trey.
God only knows what fluid spilled all over the floor.
Hey, Trey, what's up, man? Got my wife on here with me tonight. Say hello to Leslie.
Hello.
How was your trip to Spokane, Trey? Hope everything went well and everybody's safe and healthy. And this is the fun part.
You would think that was fun.
Well, I tell you what, my fingers are like fatter than they used to be several years ago. And they were like really swollen up last night because I ate a whole box of Cheez-Its.
I didn't know you had Cheez-Its.
Yep. It's like a sodium bomb.
Yeah. You didn't share.
Well, yeah, I have a feeling this one's going to be a little more tricky.
Man, once you get all that stuff laid out, you're not going to want to.
Well, like I said, the
disturb it until you're done.
Stand and the bottom part were kind of basic pieces. That's essentially going to be all your infinity stones right there.
Well, that's kind of cheesy and small.
Well, that's the first thing that everybody says whenever I show them this is, does it fit on your hand?
Yeah, but still, I mean, I figured they'd be.
It's really, I mean, like I say, if you have baby hands, yeah, I mean, you can put it on an infant. Baby Thanos. Okay.
You said that and I had Deadpool flashbacks.
Why?
Baby hands.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I need to go back and watch that. Both of those.
I almost did last night, but then I got stuck on John Wick, and I made it through John Wick 1 and John Wick 2. And at about 1:15, I decided that was a little too late to start John Wick 3.
Yeah. So which one's the best one?
Well, I've only ever seen John Wick 3 one time, and that was right after it came out. So I can't.
I'm having a hard time remember what's the difference between them because
I like John Wick 2,
they're really kind of similar.
but John Wick 1, John Wick 1's too depressing because the puppy dies. John Wick 2, he's just 100% pissed off in the whole movie.
I think I like the second one better.
Yeah.
Because the action in it, I think it was more. It felt like it might have jumped the budget up a little bit because the first one did so well. It's kind of like when you watch Bill and Ted.
Well, didn't we remember when we
Journey?
The first or second time we watched John Wick 2, we actually counted all the dead people, all the people he killed in it.
Well, they had a count on the extras.
So it was like in the catacombs. It was just like that number, like just ran so fast.
They actually made a point to count all the kills.
I think I vaguely remember that.
But I think the coolest part was that opening scene with the car. Boom. Oh yeah, we got some stones here. Uh-oh.
No.
I heard it drop. No.
You dropped one.
Yeah, I found it. It's okay. It's on plastic.
Just don't roll over it.
Well, worst comes to worst, I might be able to find something on this thing. Hey, I didn't get one of those with this. Come on, Lego. Cheap ass.
You only have like what, 10?
Yeah, I know, but still. They're skimping on the separators. Wow.
Well, they probably figure anybody who bought this is not their first rodeo, and they probably have a collection of those.
So I'm trying to think of all the Legos that I have, and I'm debating on whether to do final build on some of these and then donate them or sell them. Because I know there was a charity that we donated to when Graham passed away. And it probably wouldn't hurt for me to get rid of some of these older kits.
Just don't get rid of the Millennium Falcon.
Well, I don't want to. And I wouldn't know how to. It's huge. It's in a big old Rubbermaid thing.
Yeah.
But where can I put it once it's built? Because that was the problem last time. It takes up the size of a card table. And this house.
Don't they make wall mounts for those things?
I've seen a standing display stand. It leans at an angle. You can't put the landing gear on with it. And actually, I have the landing gear built. I didn't take that all the way apart because it took too long. And I figured I could leave those intact when I put them back in the storage. But yeah, I would like to do the Falcon again, but I really don't have anywhere to put it. Wow, that's a lot of small pieces. A lot of gold pieces. And the book makes it look like they're brass. I got confused at first because everything looked brass instead of gold. John Wick 3 is the one with Halle Berry, right?
Yeah, and the dogs in the desert.
Well, I guess that one was more world building, I guess. Lore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I don't know if I was a big fan of all that.
Well, that's why I wanted to watch it again, because it's been so long since I've seen it.
But it seemed a little long. Because I think we watched it at Mom's house one time. We were home. Which reminds me, we need to call Mom sometime.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oops, I'll do that. And we're off and running. So I'm going to ask you, because you seem to be kind of down on this whole ABBA revival.
Only from listening to the 2 songs a couple of times and then going out on YouTube and watching the video a couple of times. And then I did watch a reaction video, but clearly this woman doesn't normally do reaction videos because she kept interrupting it like...
Well, they have to.
No, I know, but constantly interrupting it.
Okay.
Like after every lyric.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can't do that.
And her contributions to it were, her reactions were this. Aww.
Oh.
I'm getting emotional.
That's like Portlandia. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm like, you're a voice coach. Don't you have something more? I don't know.
So it was an actual, like that classical composer that reacts to stuff?
Yeah, but I would beg to see what this woman's resume is actually like. She actually tried to sing some of the music, and it was like, okay.
So I haven't actually listened to the songs completely. Are they any good?
I like the one that's the video that's been out and kind of you get to actually see
the CGI.
I still have faith in you.
Okay. Yeah,
that one's pretty. That song is pretty good. I think it's kind of prefaces what you think they're thinking about making an album after 40 years.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I don't know if I can do this, but I have faith in you, meaning me. I don't know, maybe meaning other people in the group or the individuals themselves. I don't know. But it's got the ABBA vibe to it. The other one is like, what is it? Don't bring me down or don't shut me down or something like that. That's a little bit more like a story set to music.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of The Day Before You Came.
Okay. Is that more Agneta? Because the first song,
honestly, with their ages the way it is, it's kind of hard to tell them apart now.
Okay. Because, well, I imagine they wouldn't have the range like they used to.
But shit, for being 75 years old, well, they sound pretty darn good.
Well,
I mean, I keep forgetting they're my mother's age.
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot more studio tricks they can do now too to make them sound good.
So I give them props just for that.
Okay. Well,
But I'd be interested to hear the other songs on the album, though.
I think I saw it was on Spotify set up. So when that does come out, I think it's like November.
Oh yeah, I've already put them in my ABBA playlist. Those two songs, they're on Spotify.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll do some more cheery stuff on there.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
So, I guess they were kind of pre-disco, but they kind of fit into that genre, I guess, a little bit. But I thought they were better than disco.
Yeah, used to listen to a lot of ABBA when I was growing up. It was one of the only popular, well, in the 70s, the only popular music my dad really liked to listen to. So we had all the albums and cassette tapes.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of that was due to Benny and Bjorn because they were like, I mean, they could actually, they had talent.
Hmm.
It could write catchy stuff, but also complicated stuff. And like I said, the vocals were actually very good. So I'm kind of guessing your dad wouldn't have been a Sparks fan.
You were listening to that crap all day today.
Don't call it crap.
Okay, well, but I don't dislike Sparks. Okay, you have introduced. I didn't even know never heard of them before recently until that movie came out, and I watched it with you, and it was interesting. And I can handle Sparks. I don't mind it. I just don't like listening to it song after song after song after song after song.
Well, it's the summer of Sparks.
Okay, that's fine. It's probably a good thing that I'm not going to the concert with you then.
Well, unless you want to.
Well, I guess I don't.
I mean, if there's going to be a concert, that's the thing. Is there going to be a concert, in March? Because right now, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to glare. I'm going to turn this light down a little bit. There we go.
But yeah, Sparks is a little much for me today.
Well, I can't help it. I found something I like. You know what I do?
I know, you totally immerse yourself in it.
Yes. Why does that seem right?
But I do that too, so I think it's just human nature.
What did I mess up?
Uh-oh.
I did something backwards, I think.
Well, I can't see the instructions, so I can't help you.
So they're getting hot in here?
I'm not hot. I'm cold. I have on a sweatshirt.
If only I had a separator. Okay. Read. What? Okay. Okay, there's two different ones of these. That's why. One's facing up and one's facing down. I didn't notice that. There we go. Nope. What the hell? Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, this is weird. Oh, I'm stumped. I'm stumped. Why is that not? Are these the right pieces? There they are.
I was going to say.
Well, look, they got two. One's this way and one's that way.
Yeah.
One's got the dots on top and then one's got the slots on the bottom or on the top. So it's very deceiving. Okay. And now, I could go ASMR right now.
Don't. I hate that. That's that. What are you going to eat? Something?
No, I can. Do that little,
Okay.
little pops. Now we're gonna click this one right here. Oh, you put it on wrong again, you dumbass. What the hell? I'm losing my freaking mind.
You know, because you've only been doing this for 20 minutes.
Oh, no, that's just sorting
20
parts.
minutes and you've only put one piece together.
There it is. It's tricky when they look alike. Okay, there we go. Oh, I hear a car. You hear a car?
Yeah.
I don't hear the doom buggy.
No, that was earlier today.
Were they drying it off?
No, he was washing it.
Well, I mean, as I say,
Didn't
drying
hear
it
the
off.
power washer?
Huh?
You didn't hear the power washer?
No, but I heard the doom buggy run down the road.
Yeah, I think that's how he dries it off. Probably had his 2-year-old on it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what he does, you know. He sits on the dune buggy, and then he puts her in his lap, and then goes zooming down the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. There we go. How's that looking? It looks like a Buck Rogers spaceship.
No, it looks like
Dun, 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 dun,
no,
dun, dun, dun.
it looks like it looks like that little robot that was like me.
Tweaky.
Tweaky. It looks like his hands.
So you didn't watch Buck Rogers?
Beady. I did, but not for the robots.
Like you were into that hunk of beef.
Hey, come on. I was like a prepubescent
You were a
girl. Of course, I was watching it for Gil Gerard's costumes and Aaron Gray's hairstyles.
Now, Aaron Gray, yeah. Yeah, Leslie Stans, Gil Gerard.
What?
Leslie Stans. Stan. You know what Stan is, right?
Stan?
It's like oh God, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like In Love fan type, stalker fan, Stan.
Oh, Stan. The
Stan.
Eminem song, Stan. Okay.
Is that what? Okay, you might know more about than I do then. I assume it was based on something, but every time I saw it on Twitter, I'm like, what the hell is Stan? I mean, the only Stan I know is Laurel and Hardy.
No.
So, okay. I should have bought the lighting kit for this.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Well, you have to make that call.
No, I have to go to work. I need to remind your daughter that I'm not picking her up, though.
Oh. Well,
because I'm coming home early.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they show up when you're here, not when I have to leave.
Well, if they show up when you have to leave, then that means they're going to be very early, in which case you just need to tell them to keep their happy butts in their truck, and your wife will be home soon at 1 o'clock when they said they'd be here.
Or they go hang out at the dentist office with me.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know how. Usually, if you got delivery people in the neighborhood, they don't want to be delayed from where they have to go. But it was kind of short notice, though, too, wasn't it? On a holiday weekend.
Oh.
Well, if you need to go to bed anytime soon, you don't have to stay to the finish.
Oh, I won't. Trust me. It's only 8:46. I'll hang out for another 15 minutes or so.
I know, but it felt late all day. I mean, I woke up, 9 o'clock? And like at noon, I thought it was like 3 in the afternoon. It's like, God, the day's not over yet.
Well, I must have woke up right after you then, because I woke up at 9 o'clock too. And when I got out of bed, it was 9 o'clock. Maybe 9:04.
Okay, this does.
And I got up way before you did yesterday.
Well, I've been staying up too late, so I'm gonna pay for it Wednesday. Because I went to bed about the time I usually get up in the morning.
Last night?
No, the night before.
Yeah, like 3.
But, I rarely get to stay up late. And I think part of the problem was Saturday, the Vicodin that I took Friday night knocked me out all day Saturday. Because I was feeling pretty good Friday night. And Saturday I was like laggy all day.
Yeah.
So.
We need to do a playlist of our favorite ABBA songs.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Well, I've got one right now. It's like I mix it up.
Yeah.
An impromptu mix it up.
Yeah.
Because I don't have my Spotify with me.
Oh.
Well, I do, but you wouldn't be able to hear it. But I could think of probably one of my favorite right off the bat.
I could too. I could think of a couple of them.
Okay, well, what's your first one?
The Winner Takes It All.
I like that one. We don't have to talk.
Yeah.
We'll sit in separate rooms while I build Legos. Well,
Okay,
I'm guessing,
so that's my first one.
I'm guessing you're more partial to the Agneta songs.
No, not necessarily. I'm definitely not partial to anything sung by the guys.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. So, my sister had that K-Tel album, Starflight.
Yeah.
And the one song that was on there from ABBA from 1979, 78, 79 was Does Your Mother Know?
Oh, but I love that song.
Oh, that's a Benny song to me, though. Or Bjorn.
Yeah, okay. So there is one I like.
Yeah, so that was the one. Anytime I hear that, that can kind of, in fact, that's probably one of the, because I kind of lost, interest in ABBA. Uh-oh, what's that?
Maggie just texted me.
Oh. Okay, something right here. Yeah.
Now, see, I always thought that I introduced you to that song.
No, you reintroduced me to it.
Okay.
But you actually reintroduced me to all the ABBA stuff because
Yeah, I did.
because probably
I've always kind of taken credit for that.
after 79, I kind of hit a dead zone and I kind of veered off into a weird alternative. Well, we'll start out with like headbanging stuff in the 80s and stuff like that, and then prog rock, and then college rock. And then when I came back around, when we started dating, you had that ABBA collection.
Yeah.
And that song came up, and my brain just like, holy crap, I remember that song. And it took me right back to my sister's basement and me listening to that record. And I've actually got a playlist on Spotify that where I recreated that album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I keep doing this wrong. So that was probably the one that's my go-to. That, and honestly, it's probably not all that ABBA like, you know.
It's pretty different than a lot of their standard
Yeah, it's more of
stuff. It's hard. It's hard.
Well, and I know that a lot of the early stuff was more Bjorn based, wasn't it?
Waterloo.
Yeah. Well.
If you ever listened to the Waterloo album,
Yeah.
they got like Sitting in a Palm Tree and Nina, Pretty Ballerina, Waterloo.
Yeah, I like Waterloo.
What About Livingston? Oh, it's got some of the guys in it too, though.
Well, I mean, that's the one that I kind of zaps me back to 1979.
Okay. My number 2 ABBA song would be, oh my gosh, what would my number 2 be? I'm gonna say, well, I actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna pull up my ABBA playlist because I don't want to get something wrong. Okay. I'm going to throw out The Piper in honor of my dad.
Okay, well, I have no recollection of that one.
No, it's very medieval sounding. It's almost it's I guess it's sort of kind of like a song about the Pied Piper. We're all following a strange melody. We're all summoned by a tune. We're following the piper, and we dance beneath the moon.
That's almost prog rock.
But my dad loved it.
Sure that's not Yes or Rush?
No.
What's that one that starts da 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 da? What is that one?
Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight.
Okay, now see, that to me that sounds like it should be like a Piper song.
If you ever listen to the Piper, I would play a bar of it here if I didn't think I'd get you in trouble.
Yeah. Well, it's because to me, I hear a Piper, I hear those like fifes or flutes or whatever they are that pop in there.
No, this one goes, we're all following a strange melody. We're all summoned by a tune. We're following the piper and we dance beneath the moon. And then the pipes kick in and it sounds very much like Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. But that was one of my dad's favorite songs, and so that's why I liked it.
Okay. What is another one that I like? Okay, there was one that I really liked. It was SOS.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons I liked SOS was the video. It was them out in the snow.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, freezing their booties off.
Yeah. And that was the year that we actually had a blizzard. So I'm fond of that year because we missed a lot of school. That's back when you had to make it up. You just stay stupid and didn't have to go back to school. And you watched, Sesame Street and stuff all day long or in the mornings, and went out, played in the snow, walked on the ice ponds and stuff like that. But to me, that video links more to the song of just being in the snow. Plus, my dad acquired a snowmobile that winter too. So we were always out. We would go out late at night, get on the snowmobile, well, probably about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, go out, ride on the snowmobile. And 11 o'clock, you'd run back in the house, put your clothes in the dryer, watch the news, and wait for your school to come up on the school listing. And it was always cool because the channel that did it, they played Chuck Mangione's Bellavia. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I know, because I think you actually still have a recording of that you
Yes.
like to play. Not just the song, but the actual recording of the school scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, look at this. Trey drove 6 hours to watch this. Hopefully we're entertaining.
Well, obviously, if he doesn't like ABBA, then he's not entertained at all.
We're on an ABBA discussion right now, Trey. We're kind of like going through our favorite ABBA songs. Do you have a favorite ABBA song? Or do you have one that you just totally despise? Yeah, but no, that was the winter. We got the snowmobile. So, like, once you got the good, well, like I said, I think they played the Chuck Mangione music just to kind of like get you ready for depression and bad news in case your school didn't come up. But once you knew that your school was off, then you would go grab the clothes out of the dryer, wash those hot zippers, and suit up and go back out for the rest of the night, or stay inside and watch Benny Hill. So,
Yep.
So Trey has been driving, I guess.
Oh, he says he just started listening, so it's all fresh to him.
Yeah.
All right, Trey, I hope we don't bore you too much.
He missed out on ABBA.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, hey, they're on Spotify, the whole catalog. So if you're wondering what we're talking about and you really have no exposure to ABBA,
yeah, but
is he that much younger than us?
Trey, how old are you? I know you're not that much younger than me.
We're just two people in our 50s reminiscing about 70s and 80s music.
Here's my problem. People tell me their age. I forget it because I think that if I'm 53, everybody's 53, or if I'm 52, everybody's 52. We're 52, right? So
no, we're 53.
We are 53 now. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
You just turned 53.
Okay. Well, now I'm depressed.
I've heard 60's awesome.
We're getting close.
I know, right?
And I keep thinking about that, because we've been fixing the house up, but we kind of joke around about it. But I keep thinking about that Return of the Jedi where Han Solo says to Luke, he's like, you're going to die here. It's kind of convenient.
That's what I tell everybody. They're like, well, what made you decide to fix up the house? And I'm like, well, it's almost paid for and we're going to die here. So It might as well be nice. Because then by that time it'll be paid for, and Maggie can either sell it or she can live in it for free.
Well,
Because face it, if my mom's house had been in better condition,
she could have had it.
we could have lived there.
Well, we could have, or
But I'd had to kick my brother out.
well, he could live with Maggie. So the one song that Trey knows is "Dancing Queen."
Okay, well, all right, we'll give him that. That's certainly one of their most popular ones.
And that's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Just because
not mine, but that's cool.
What?
It's not mine because it's just so overdone.
But it's a good song.
Yeah, it's okay.
Are you the one overdoing it?
See that girl? Yeah, no, watch that scene digging the dancing queen. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Dig it. Digging it.
Friday night and the lights are low.
But it had,
Looking out for a place to go.
Okay. It's a pop song.
I like the more obscure ones. Okay, my number 3. So my first one was. What was my first one?
I don't know. I know the second one was.
Oh,
Piper.
It was Winner Takes It All.
Winner Takes It All. Okay.
Yeah, my number 2 was the Piper. My number 3 is One of Us.
Okay, you're going obscure.
If you heard it, you know.
One of us is that it?
Yeah, one of us is crying. One of us is lying in a lonely bed.
How about that, Trey? I'm an ABBA fan.
Wishing she were somewhere else instead.
She's going to get the copyright strike.
Well, I'm singing, and I'm certainly not anything like them, so.
Yeah, but you know those YouTube bots. They'll come gunning for you.
Well, I'll sing it in a minor key then.
Minor.
So, what's your number 3?
God, number 3.
No, wait. I got to go back and say why One of Us is. One of Us is I like that song because it was after Agneta and Bjorn broke up, and the band was still hanging on for dear life. And it was a song about basically them not being together anymore. And there's actually a video. If you go out to YouTube and you look up the ABBA One of Us video, it's her moving into a new apartment and setting up all her crap and remembering that now she's on her own. What are you laughing at?
This song is very feng shui.
Well, yeah, she had her potted plants and her bookshelves and she even painted a wall and hung some tacky ass wallpaper. But she did it on her own.
You go, Agneta.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Okay.
I like, so my third, so what I say was, Does Your Mother Know? Trey's going to Spotify right now and looking up all these songs so he can play them, put them on his playlist.
You're right. No, Does Your Mother Know was your second one. Your first one was...
No, SOS is my second.
Oh, okay.
I like... I'm trying to think if I had an obscure one, but I guess I don't. How about Knowing Me, Knowing You?
Yes.
I like that one just because it's got those aha vocals in it. There's something sultry about those aha that are like just very sultry. And is that maybe do some cook? Is it cooking or cocaine or coke? Maybe do some cooking.
What?
Is that it? Is that the song, or am I thinking a different song?
Yeah, it must be a different song.
Okay. We can go dancing. Da, 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 da. That's a different song, right?
Oh, wait, hold on. So much that I want to do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic.
Yeah, I remember. What's that song?
Take a chance on me.
Yeah, well, that's my fourth. Is she saying cooking or cocaine? So I swear to God, she said maybe we
We
could do
can
some
go
cocaine.
dancing. We can go walking as long as we're together. Listen to some music.
Maybe do some
Baby.
cocaine.
No, baby, don't worry.
70s,
Now
I
I
wouldn't
gotta look
put
up the daggum lyrics.
the 70s. I would not put it past them referencing cocaine in a pop song.
Okay, lyrics. Take a chance.
Am I building everything off screen? I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing on the screen right now. Okay. You've got me so caught up in ABBA.
Okay, ready? Here it goes. We can go dancing. We can go walking as long as we're together. As long as we're together. Listen to some music. Maybe just talking. Get to know you better. Get to know you better.
Okay, because it sounded like cooking or cocaine to me.
Because I've got so much that I want to do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic.
Or cooking with cocaine.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lyrics. I see no references to Coke or cooking.
Wow.
But walking and talking, yes. It must be the accents.
Well, now my childhood memories are shattered. But yeah, I like that one. Knowing you. Aha. Something about that little aha that I like. It stirs me.
Now, which song is this we're talking about again? Knowing me, knowing you.
Knowing you. I don't know. I just totally went off the rails. I don't know.
Knowing me, knowing you. Okie dokie. Well, you did your number 3 and your number 4.
I guess. I'm trying to figure out where to put this piece. Oh, let's go this way. There we go. It's a big chunk. It's a chunk of something. Ah, she plugs. She plugs it right in there.
Okay, so my number 4.
All right. Oh, cool. Thanks. Tell your friends.
Wait.
There you go.
Mrs. OldHandsaw. I'll take that as a compliment. But no, okay, so
Thanks,
are we
Trey.
gonna
Yeah, we tried something new.
are we gonna talk about your hand there, or are we gonna talk more ABBA?
Well, you had another song, but is it
I
something
did. I'm
nobody
still on
knows?
number 4. I still have 2 more. I have 4 and 5.
Number 4.
Number 4 is
And your 4 play for a spot.
Lay
Okay.
All Your Love on Me.
First of all, I'm going to make a note right here. One piece is not a step. That's a waste of paper.
Hey, that looks familiar. That looks like the directions of that IKEA cabinet I built 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And I need a manicure. I need a manicure real bad. Look at it. Oh,
It
my
looks
God.
like
Look at my knuckles. My knuckles are swollen.
that's the same page that I have in my IKEA directions for the Hemness corner cabinet in white that I built.
Got them swollen knuckle blues. That's my other favorite ABBA song, Swollen Knuckle Blues. That sounds like a Stone song. Swollen Knuckle Blues. Rest in peace, Charlie Watts. Bam! And I hit the mic. What's your fourth? Or are you looking for?
Well, I already said it, but you interrupted me. So
okay.
It's Lay All Your Love on Me.
Tell me now. Don't wait for the translation.
Am I on mute?
No.
Well, quit acting like I am.
I had to make a Star Trek reference. Undiscovered country. Tell me now.
I know, I get it.
Don't wait for the translation.
He ripped that off of some live congressional video, didn't he?
It's ripped off of something. I've heard it somewhere else before.
Lay All Your Love on Me.
Okay.
The song.
That sounds like some marching orders there.
Yeah, actually, I think it was on my list of marching orders.
Okay.
And just because I think it's got really cool lyrics. I mean, what other song are you going to hear the line, "You had me thinking that smoking was my only vice"?
Is there any?
Probably. Hang on, let me find it. I bet there is.
It's the CGI ABBA.
So there's an ABBA song called Love Light, but that might not be it.
It's the Into the ABBA verse of sadness. Yeah. Actually, go look them online, Trey. There's a picture of ABBA, and they're wearing like CGI motion cap suits, and they look just like really sad. They look sad and depressed. It's like, holy crap, we were retired for 40 years, and now we got to, pay the bills again or something. Yeah, part one was just kind of me just rambling to myself. So, and then I did part two just because I did that out of boredom last night, and then
And he was so bored last night. That's why he asked me to come on. I'm the one that went off on the ABBA tangent just because I'm not building Legos.
Lego. She builds IKEA. That's her hobby.
Not one cabinet. I build one cabinet.
The royalty checks dried up. I think Benny and Bjorn are doing pretty good.
The king has lost his crown.
Benny and Bjorn's got all that Mamma Mia money.
Oh, yeah. The movies and the Broadway show. Heck yeah. Well, and they did that they had chess too, right?
Chess. There was something else. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Another ABBA song that would relate to Thanos, Under Attack.
There you go. So now we're going to make it a connection to the market.
Here's another one slipping through my fingers.
The Gauntlet.
Hey, he asked for the tie-in. I had to go up with something.
Slipping through my fat fingers. Yeah. My fat, old and unmanicured fingers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, it's taking a lot longer to build. Oh man, what is the? I can't even see what's in the book now. SOS.
Yeah.
Not as funny, but
The Winner Takes It All.
Yeah.
I already said that song.
Winner Takes It All, and
The Visitors.
Did you say Under Attack?
Yep.
I like that song.
Under Attack. Yeah, that was probably going to be my number 5, but you can have it.
And that was one of their last videos, wasn't it?
Yep.
Under Attack.
That was after both couples broke up, and they were like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Under Attack. A butt crack.
So I left off at Lay All Your Love on Me. So what, you're going with Under Attack now?
Oh, the good ones. What'd you say now?
You're so ignoring me. Why am I even here?
Because I am fun. We don't talk anymore. Cliff Richard.
I don't want to
Cliff
talk
Richard, 1979. Ain't it funny how we don't talk anymore?
about things
Great
we've
song.
gone through.
That might have been on the KTEL too. Ain't it funny? That was one of the MTV first videos. First 100. A little bit of music trivia. Yes, Waterloo.
Yes, Waterloo. And the French version is awesome.
There's a French version, of course.
Yeah, they did a French version.
I heard it stinks.
Oh, but here's one we can talk about. Let's talk about, hold on, let me find it. The ABBA medley, Pick a Bale of Cotton.
Trey knows 2 ABBA songs. You probably know more. Do you know Fernando? Everybody knows Fernando, right?
Or
Hey,
Chiquitita.
Chiquitita? I think people know Fernando more.
No, here's one he's got to know. Happy New Year.
He ain't going to know. I didn't know that.
Oh, come on. They play it.
No, nobody knows that one.
He's got to know Mamma Mia.
Sing it to me. What, Fernando? Boy, if I had my guitar, I still wouldn't play it.
Yeah, I don't know the words of that one.
Can you hear the guns, Fernando?
Oh, yeah. Cher sang it in the movie.
Oh, my God.
Remember that? She was and I got the finger quotey things going here. Grandma.
I watched that movie once and was really depressed afterwards.
It was bad. The first one was To Die For, but the second one, you need to die before it because.
Now, Trey, what a good husband I am. I took my wife to go see Mamma Mia, the musical.
He did. It was my first musical ever. It was
my
awesome.
First musical. Other than, I think I saw a Nutcracker once, but it was like a rehearsal, which sucked. I went with a friend.
Most rehearsals suck, dude.
Well, it was
That's
like,
why they're called rehearsals.
well, my friend Joanne back in Indiana, she was like, I got tickets to go see the Nutcracker. You want to go see it with me? And it's like, yeah, why not? What the hell? So I ended up going, and she didn't tell me it was like a dress rehearsal for a actual show. So they're all doing their little prancing around and stuff like that. And then you just hear like some German voice, dancers, stop. And they just stop dancing. And then she berates them for like 5 minutes. And then they dance a little bit more. And then it's over. There's like it's like they didn't do the whole show. They just practiced a segment of the show. And it was just, yeah, it sucked.
I know. Dancing Queen just from the radio.
Dancing
Waterloo.
Queen.
Okay.
Dancing.
Movie Mamma Mia, but none of the songs. How can you know the movie Mamma Mia, but none of this? You never saw the movie?
What now? I know Dancing Queen just from radio growing up. Yeah. What are the original songs? Okay. I know the movie Mamma Mia, but none of the songs. Okay.
So what? He watched the movie on mute?
No. Hey. How is he on Trey?
It was a musical.
Yeah, but I've watched movies and not known the music.
Yeah, but at least you heard them.
But it turned me on to the music.
So he only knows, maybe he only knows of the movie, but there you go. He didn't see it, but he remembers it came out. That's what I was getting ready to say.
It wasn't life-changing for Trey.
That's okay.
And it wasn't life-changing for a lot of people. Okay, how's this crap go on?
Well, I don't recommend seeing the movie Mamma Mia if you're not familiar with the music. So don't bust a hump trying to go see the movie. Although we have probably 3 or 4 DVDs laying around here if you want us to send you one.
So after seeing the musical, I was really not impressed with the movie. Other than Meryl Streep and the ladies in it, the guys, It kind of ruined it.
Okay, Pierce Brosnan had no business being in that movie because dude could not sing. Show tunes. My dad played show tunes. I grew up. The first albums I ever memorized, there were 2 albums, big on a record player albums, West Side Story and Sound of Music. I had them memorized by the time I was 5 years old. Show tunes. Gotcha.
Yeah, Leslie's dad was heavily into show tunes. Not showgirls,
And
but
classical.
show tunes. Well, he might have been into showgirls too, but he did have cable.
And I played disco growing up just because I did. I was a victim of the 70s.
I have a fondness for the 70s. It's in my DNA. It's part of me.
It's in mine too. After all, I am 6 months older than you, so.
That's right, old lady.
But no, I for one of my birthday presents when in the mid 70s, I got the album. It was called Let's Disco, and one side of the album had a book that you had to follow along, and it would play like Casey and the Sunshine Band in the background, like do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had like, okay, step 1, step 2, step ball change, kick, turn. Step 1, step 2, step ball change, kick, turn. Oklahoma and South Pacific on repeat for a decade and a half. I'm sorry. You know, I love musicals, but I've never seen Oklahoma.
I think I've seen Oklahoma.
I've never seen Oklahoma. I've seen South Pacific, but I've never seen Oklahoma.
I've seen Annie Get Your Gun. Okay, I built something wrong. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to grab that green infinity stone and go back a little bit. I see what I did.
What's your 5th ABBA song?
5th ABBA song? God. Didn't I just ramble off a bunch of other ones? God. Oh.
So I did Lay All Your Love on Me was my last one. So I still have one more to go.
Lay All Your Love on Me. I don't want to say Take a Chance on Me. I gotta go over to. I'm gonna cheat.
I'm looking at my Spotify list, so you're not cheating.
Oh, where's that stupid?
You said Under Attack.
I do like Under Attack. Chiquitita. I do like SOS. Did I say Name of the Game?
No.
I like Name of the Game.
That's a good one.
What's the name of the game?
Your smile and the sound of your voice doesn't mean anything to you. Yeah, I can see that you give me no choice, but it means a lot.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm going to go mainstream.
It's got that neat little bass keyboard, da, 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 you know, that goes along with it.
I like the video too.
Yeah, they're playing some weird Swedish game.
Yeah, it looks like it's a cross between Candyland and Trouble.
They were all pretty much like divorced by then, weren't they?
Yeah, but I think they were fake smiling for the cameras because they actually looked happy.
Yeah. It's probably because they just got divorced.
Hmm.
Ooh, burn.
Ooh, bird. Okay, my last one is going to be mainstream ABBA, and that is Super Trooper.
Not a fan.
Classic ABBA.
Not
Horrible video, but still.
Not a fan of that one. Something about it, it's a little too la 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 la.
La, 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 la.
Well, they're not la la, but there's like that little trilly keyboard part that just. I'm trying to think if I've seen any other musicals. Oh, so that was a finger. That was an index. That's an index finger.
Okay.
Gnarly. I think it's an index. What did I just screw up again? Oh my god, I'm already like 115 minutes into this one.
I know, I gotta go to bed.
Oh well.
I could tell because my eyes are starting to cross.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Look at that. Looks like Thanos had an industrial accident.
Shake hands with danger.
Down, 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 down. Okay, that's gonna be stuck in my head now.
You're welcome.
Yeah, shake hands with danger. I need to do a watch along with that sometime because that is the coolest industrial safety video.
I can't. It keeps me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
But the part where he
gets his arm cut off.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's greasing the inside of that.
No, I can't. I can't even think about it. Stop.
And it looks like just sausage. Just
anticipation. I can't handle it. No.
It's swatting a bee. I think it does.
It's too stressful.
Yeah. Shake hands with danger. Made a guy you used to know. I used to play around with safety. Now they call me Three Finger Joe. But down, 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 down. Did you make the coffee for tomorrow?
Yeah, but I changed the timer.
Oh.
So it won't start making coffee at 4:26 in the morning. It's going to start at 6:30.
Woohoo.
That means it'll stay warm for an extra 2 hours for you tomorrow.
Okay. Because I don't have to go to work. I get to have a root canal.
Yeah, you win.
Show tune, musical, what have I?
Now, when I was in high school in South Florida, we had a drama club that did all these, they did like 2 musicals a year because the production value that this high school drama class had was pretty crazy. They would buy the rights to all these crazy popular Broadway shows. And I mean, competition was super tough. But they did My Fair Lady. They did Anything Goes. They did
Grease?
No, that was pretty much saved for the senior video that I wasn't in.
Doesn't every high school do Grease?
No, it didn't do Grease. They were doing more classical. Like that, my senior year, they did My Fair Lady, and it was like
every high school does Oklahoma.
Nope, didn't do Oklahoma.
What? Maybe it's a Midwest thing. Oklahoma.
Didn't do Little Shop of Horrors either.
And you get your gun.
Nope. I only remember Anything Goes in My Fair Lady. I don't remember anything other than that.
What was that? Did you say anything goes in My Fair Lady?
And
Oh, okay. It's like, damn, that's filthy. Giggity.
giggity.
These fingers are tough. That's what she said.
Can you just combine them all together and make a Thanos penis?
Oh my god. Okay, we're going there.
I was just asking. And you could just line up all the Infinity Stones on one. Yeah, it's late. I need to not go there.
Yeah. I think it's all just fingers anyway. Hopefully. It's just the fingers are a little tricky to keep track of. And I thought that my knolling is not helping. Okay. So yeah, that was I'm trying to think of any bonus APA. Are you still there? I don't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit. I think I think I collapsed and my forehead hit the mute button.
That's about 9:30.
Did you say bonus ABBA?
Yeah, I was trying to think of any other songs that were just kind of like out there that I like.
Okay, let me go with my least favorite ABBA. Okay, probably one of the number one least favorite ABBA songs.
Pick a Bell of Cotton.
Tiger.
Tiger. I am the tiger.
Yeah. I am behind you. I'll always find you. I am the tiger.
I like Eagle because it's all trippy.
Yeah, that's pretty trippy. I think my other least favorite one is King Kong song.
Yeah. Some of those early ones are like really
Sitting
weird.
in the palm tree. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Bang a boomerang. Now, who'd want to do that? Dancing Queen. Nah. Oh, let's not forget Put on Your White Sombrero. All right. I don't want to be a hater on that, so I'm going to stop that.
Oh, this one's got a little more articulation.
It's more bendy for those of us listening at home.
Well, the fingers are almost actual size.
It's anatomically correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's...
One down, 4 to go.
Yeah.
Figures you do the middle finger first. Middle finger first.
Middle finger?
Middle finger.
Cool. Getting there.
And it'll only take you an hour and 19 minutes.
I know. We're going long on this one.
Well, you're going long because I'm going to bed.
Okay, well. You can do that.
All right. Maybe Trey didn't get completely bored with us and sign off already.
Well, he might go to work tomorrow too.
Yeah.
But it's like 3-hour difference there. Yeah, Oklahoma. Repeat.
Okay. All right, babe. I'm going to bed.
All right.
I'll see you at some point.
Yep. I'll see you tomorrow sometime.
All right, bye.
Bye. And now it's just me. And we're going to finish the rest of this real quick. And away we go. So why does Thanos have so many damn fingers? Nope. Okay, well that was fun. So now yeah, she kind of introduced me to ABBA again in the 90s. Right, that one. Now I wish I had some music to listen to. Well, dang, that was kind of quiet. Sorry, folks. She had to go to bed. I don't blame her. Because if it was a regular Monday night, I would be heading to bed too. But I'm enjoying my extended weekend. There's the next finger. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Pretty sweet. We're getting there. This is the pinky. Pinky and the brain. One's a genius and the other's insane. It's really tricky that these gold pieces in the book look brass because they almost look like orange pieces or these tan pieces. So it's a little confusing. Looks like I clicked on that. Put those right there. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's tricky figuring out which ones go which and where. I wish you were fun. I wish you were fun. You're fun to hang around. But your favorite color is brown. Brown. There we go. So after the fourth finger, it gets kind of easy. You kind of know what you're doing. Fingertips. Fingertips. So, fingertips. Fingertips is a cool They Might Be Giant song. Look it up. Well, I say that They Might Be Giant song. It is actually several songs combined into one track. Well, actually, I don't think they combined them into one track. I think they actually split them into separate tracks on the CD. So when you hit shuffle, you would get like a little snippet of a song. But it was called Fingertips, the whole thing. And a few years ago, I actually went and saw them live. Me and Leslie and my friend Ed, we all went and saw them at this theater in Durham. And it's like They Might Be Giants full band, like, guitar, bass, drums. And they're actually a pretty awesome live show. They're fun as hell. And they did the entire Fingertips track, which, being it's all just a different bunch of styles of songs, was pretty amazing. They pulled it off. Because the culmination, like the very end of it, it was really cool because the guitars actually went up to the balcony area And there was like seats in the balcony, and he just kind of like stood off the edge of the balcony and did this guitar solo at the end of the song. And it was just like, for kind of a silly band, it was pretty freaking awesome. And the cool thing about They Might Be Giant shows back then, anytime they came to your town and recorded a show, they would release that show. Their drummer actually would go back there and remix the show and put it out online, and you could download your show that you went to, which I thought that's pretty awesome. Like all bands should do that. So I kind of wish I yelled something like that way I could recognize my voice, like, like Baba Booey or something like that. Just yell it out real loud and see if I can hear it. But fun show. We actually saw them again when they were doing their Science is Real, which was more of a kids-based educational album. So we ended up taking my daughter. It was at a museum, North Carolina Museum. And it was kind of official. My daughter's first concert, her first big concert was U2 360. That's like her first like huge concert. And I can't even think she's ever been to another one since. She's 21 now, so yeah. She's not a big concert goer, but yeah, they might be Giants. Good shows, fun stuff, fun band. And they're always doing like interesting things. Because I know that, early on in like late 80s when they were starting, they actually had a dial-a-song where you called into a phone line and they would play a song for the day. It's kind of unique. I think it's still going. But they would also, they have one album I thought was kind of neat that when they went on a tour for like a previous album, when they showed up in that town at that venue, they would write a special song, like just a little short song, or sometimes it's like a full song that they would write for the name of that venue. So if they played like the there's like a rib place they would sing a song about the rib place. If it was like the Egg in Albany, New York, they'd do a song about that. If they played the House of Blues, they cut into House of Blues a couple times, jabbed them a bit, but yeah, they would do a song for each one of those venues. And then like a year later, they actually went back, and some of those they went in the studio and re-recorded. And then the rest they put out as live tracks from that show. But it was just kind of unique to see how they could whip up a song, I guess. I don't know if they did it during sound check, but some of the songs were kind of catchy. But I've always liked They Might Be Giants. They've always been a fun band. Kind of dropped off over the past few years. But yeah, I remember seeing them. The first time I ever saw them was at a bar in Louisville, Kentucky called Tooligans. And it was kind of like the local cool spot to go to in Louisville. I think I was actually old enough to see him. No, was I? 89? Barely. I was barely old enough to see them at Tooligans. But I remember going to Tooligans when I was underage, and you you kind of just stood out back by the back door and you could see bands play. I actually saw Red Hot Chili Peppers play through a back door at Tooligans. One night you go in there and hey, there's Michael Stipe sitting at a table watching Steve Forbett. You know, they were in Louisville that week. They were opening their tour in Louisville for the Green Tour, and I guess they were looking for the cool place to be, and that was the cool place to be. So, you know. But yeah, so They Might Be Giants when they started out. It wasn't their first album, it was their second album, Lincoln. And it was still just the two guys, and they were actually using a tape machine to play the background music. And then they would play like bass and accordion and keyboards and all that over it. And just a fun show. Hey. But Tooligans was the place to be. And I actually got to play there a couple times with my band. Trying to think. I don't think I opened for like the biggest bands or people that we opened for. One was Alex Chilton, which if you listen to, used to be in Big Star. And he was also, he was solo at that time. But if you listen to the Replacements' Don't Tell a Soul album, I believe, there's actually a song titled after him, his name, that they wrote about him. So, pretty cool. So I opened for him in Louisville at Macaulay Theater. There's the thumb. I guess that's where the stones are going to go. Can't wait to get those stones. Oh, I see. It articulates like that. Oh, it rotates. Sweet. That's easier to move. Okay, what are those? I guess the only other band we've opened for, actually played, one band we played with at Cardinals Inn in Louisville was a band called Love Jones. And they got like moderately famous. They were actually, when their second album came out, I think it was called, was it Powerful Pain Relief was the album, I do believe. And they were on Conan O'Brien late night back then. So that was kind of cool, but at that time I wasn't in a band anymore. I moved to North Carolina by that time. So, but they were kind of like a Lounge Lizard type band, more vocal based. And they would do just like these mellow songs. And I guess one of the coolest songs they ever did was they did an awesome version of Journey's Lights, when lights go down in the city, and that was just the coolest thing. Okay. Weird pieces now. going on there. It's going on this little hook right here. So like, yeah, anybody that can do a Journey song, that's pretty cool. That's that overlap. So that's kind of what the side looks like right now. Hopefully I have this done in a couple next 20 minutes. Run out of pieces, so that's good. And I guess the only other band that was moderately famous that we opened for was Royal Crescent Mob. And I think they were on MTV, like 120 Minutes or something. They were that kind of alternative. They had a song called Big Show, and it was all about the Beatles being on Ed Sullivan and them being on an elevator or something with their mom who saw the show, but she was more interested in the other acts like Tony Bennett and stuff like that, so she didn't really care about the Beatles. She was more into the old acts. So it was just like a little big show, the Beatles, big show, big show. I don't even think it's on Spotify. I think they are, but I don't think that album is, but it's a pretty awesome track. And the album is actually pretty good. What was the name of the song? I can't remember the name of the album. It's got some 53. I can't remember stuff like that anymore. That was 40 years ago. So, yeah, cool band. And that is the bass right there with the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay. Let's start adding the stones. Yo. See if we can lay this down so we can put the stones in. The two purples. It would have been cool to put the names of the stones on here because I can't remember which one's which anymore. Anybody could tell me which one's what. I lose track of all the stones. Okay, so the first one we have is two purples. That's the one the Guardians had, right? That's the one that Peter Quill got his hands on. I think this is the blue Infinity Stone. That's the one the Avengers that landed on Earth, I believe. Cool. Good. I could just hear this disc. I think that's an orange. And they're all kind of different shapes. It's kind of neat. They're really hard to pick up. For the life of me, I can't remember the red. That was the one in Thor Dark World, I think. Right? orange. I have no idea what the orange one is. Oh, was that the one that Gamora had to get? Or the one that Thanos got that Gamora died? Had to die so he could get it. The green, I think that's the time stone. That must be going in the thumb. 2 of those. All right. The yellow, that was the one that was on Morag? No. Wow, that's hard to read. Wait a second here. Something ain't right. Okay, you got those two. Put this one underneath. And then it runs on top. Ooh, that feels flimsy. That'll lock it in right there. That's a big stone. That's the one that the Nova guards. See, I'm not the one to be talking about. Infinity stones, where they come from and how they work. Ah, that's a cool one. Right. Yeah, kind of wish I bought that lighting kit. It would look kind of all lit up, but I don't know. It's came together pretty good. Sweet. There's that one. Oh, that wants to come off. There we go. And that's the time stone, time gem. So nice. Look at that. It's all articulated. That's a little more close up there, a little blurry. But yeah, that's all. Just broke the nameplate off. First casualty. So yeah, I like this one. This one's gonna go on the shelf. Hopefully it'll fit. It's a little tall, but these pieces here get a little flimsy. But yeah. Not bad. Do a little close up on that. She signs up nice under the lights there. Turn around a bit. Not bad. I enjoyed that one. Took a little bit longer to do those fingers than I thought. And that's a little flimsy on the edges there, but nah. Pretty nice build. I will probably display that one. So I would recommend this one. Right. I have to work that plate up a little bit better, but a few pieces left. So you know what that means. We put them in on the cup. should have some nice shiny gold pieces to put on there this time. But the cup is filling up. I do have a lot of greens. Shiny, clear greens. They give you a few extra gemstones there, which is good. Imagine those are more rare. There we go. That's all the spares. I didn't count them, but you know, they start putting stuff on that side. These little cup. You find them on Amazon. Hey, Luke, what you doing? That's not Luke. It's Anakin. And R2. Not sure how many R2s I got right now. Seems like I have an overabundance of R2D2 and Chewbacca. And there's definitely an improvement on the Chewbacca's later on. So I just call the old one, or the old one's Peter Mayhew, and the other one is Jonas, or whatever his name is. So cool. Good build. I'm going to do that feedback, see if I can win something online. And man, that was cool. The first part of this is like really cool. It's nice having my wife with me. Sorry that we talked about Abbas for so long, but I think kind of filled the silence void, the awkward silence void there. So definitely want to have her back. And hopefully I can get a few more people in. Thanks for Trey for showing up. And I guess we're going to head on out here. Have a good rest of the week. And we'll talk to you later.